Whenever I see a plane in the sky, I always imagine myself being in it, traveling to some far-off place to get away. Once I picture in my mind a place that I want to go, I daydream endlessly about that place, instead of focusing on the things that I should be doing. Recently, that place has become the Netherlands. Much of what I know comes from the movie The Best 2 Years. The movie does an excellent job of showing the beautiful landscape of the tulips in spring, the delicious stroopwafels that is a Dutch favorite, and the famous pickled herring. There is more to the Netherlands than the food and landscape, but these things helped shape the people into who they are today. When I watched The Best 2 Years, I remember seeing Elder Rogers wandering off to buy a stroopwafel when he should have been helping Elder Calhoun contacting people on the street. This delicious treat is enjoyed by everyone alike, no matter their social status. But it did not start out that way, or so the tale says. The stroopwafel originated in Gouda, a city in the Netherlands, although the exact time remains fuzzy, probably during the late 1700s to early 1800s. It was invented by a baker, presumably named Gerard. In order to not waste the leftover crumbs from his bakery, he decided to press them together to make a waffle. He used syrup to hold the crumbs together, hence the name stroop, which is Dutch for syrup in stroopwafel. This humble treat was very popular, mainly because it was affordable for the lower class. Eventually it evolved into what it is today, much tastier and more exotic than its humble beginnings. The next famous food is pickled herring. In The Best 2 Years, you see Elder Calhoun humorously trying red herring and having a funny reaction to the taste. Herring is plentiful in the Netherlands and has always been eaten by the Dutch people for generations. The pickling came about over a need to preserve the fish, since refrigeration was not yet invented. It is a delicacy and can be eaten between two slices of bread, or the more traditional way, holding it up by the tail and dropping the whole fillet in your mouth. The fish is deboned before you do this, so don't worry about the bones. Although food is important to ease our hunger, religion is important to feed our souls. The Netherlands is not a very religious country today. According to Worldometer, 50.1% of the population claim no religion. Its past has had a rocky relationship in that area. Many associate John Calvin with the Dutch, but Calvin was not Dutch, but French. He never stepped foot in the Netherlands. His popularity in the Netherlands, however, shaped the minds of the Dutch people, and still shapes their thoughts and feelings today, whether they are religious or not. Calvin taught the people to be honest and hardworking and frugal. When a Dutch person borrows money, they will pay you back quickly. If a group of friends go out to eat together, splitting the bill is common, and there are popular apps they use so they pay their own part quickly. The Netherlands has the sixth largest economy in Europe and the world's second largest exporter, according to the CIA Factbook. The hardworking values and ethics are a result of the teachings of John Calvin. Calvinism was also a means that united the Dutch people in their quest to gain independence from Spain, who did not want the people to have religious freedom. This led to the 80 Years' War, which broke out in 1568, eventually leading to their independence from Spain and their establishment as a Protestant nation. As was previously mentioned, the Netherlands was ruled by the Spanish crown, but ultimately gained independence, and today they have a constitutional monarchy, similar to the UK. The powers of the king or queen is set forth in the constitution, and ministers minister the law. Currently, the Netherlands is going through a period of uncertainty. With the election of a new leader last year, the government is in a process of formation that requires consensus among the parties. Their leader, Wilders, is from the opposite political spectrum from the outgoing leader. We will continue to see how the Netherlands will continue to evolve and shape its own history and the world's. As you can see, a nation is formed by multiple factors that continue to shape and form the attitudes and behaviors of its people for generations. It is always good to examine your own culture and see how the culture has impacted you and your life and how it will impact your future. Thank you.